game. He had a tough game yesterday, scoring 2 points. And a lot to do with that Western Christian offense. And as Brett said, the jitters and nerves of being on that big stage. Western Christian has been there before. They're going for a state title in program history of 8 tonight. And the most ever for one coach. Coach Eckhoff going for 8 state titles tonight. As Sayre knocks down the first one after missing, knocks down the second after missing the first, I should say. And substitutions here, Cole Sander comes in for the first time. He joins Sayre, Schulte, Shapansky, and Zumbaugh. Pass is thrown ahead, jungling right side. Left hand on the right side, that's Van Beek. He gets his first bucket of the game, and it's 7-5.
Well, and early on, both teams are really pushing the ball up the floor. Anamosa had a few runouts. They seem a little lighter on their feet today, a little more laid back.
And there's a nice pass. Schulte can't get to go there. Left it short on the pass from Zumbaugh. Shapansky up top, little contact there. A little reach in there by Pringle. That'll be his first foul. As you talk about the pressure's off a little bit here. You're still playing to get a better place, third place. But these kids, these seniors, are playing their final game ever in a Blue Raider uniform. That means something. And they want to go out winners, of course, today, but they want to have fun. They want to give it their all.
Right. Well, there's only 2 teams in the state of Iowa that can go out with a win, and that's the consolation winners and the championship winners.
In each class.
Right. So this is a big game.
Shapansky, right side of Sayre. Kyle drives in, kicks out in the air. Shapansky drives. He kicks while he's in the air. Sanders takes the jumper from 12 feet out off the right side baseline. No good. Rebounded backside by Howersville. And Howersville bringing the ball up. The 6-foot junior for head coach Larry Hessing. There's a left wing 3, no good off the back of the rim. Fight for the rebound as Schulte was letting Sander go get it. Sander was being almost tackled from behind by Van Beek. He goes out of bounds off of the Eagles, and it'll be Anamosa basketball.
Well, Cole created a nice steal there. Thought the ball was going to go out of bounds, but it stayed in bounds, so he had to go get it. Luckily, it was off the Pella Christian offensive player. But, yeah, very nice job early on by Anamosa. Kind of an old style, maybe like Princeton offense, where they've had a few back cuts, nice lobs, easy layups early on here.
Larry Hessing, 592 wins, 243 losses in his 35th season overall, 401-49 at Pella Christian in 22 years. There's a move by Schulte all the way in, left it short, little bump though. And
it's going to be Colin Pringle.
Will go to the line, and Alex Pringle picks up his second, team number 4 now.
And again, another good job, back cut by Colin, getting to the hoop, drawing the foul, going line to shoot 2.
First one is up and good.
Colin's had his struggles at the line in this tournament, so it's nice to see him to finally get one to drop. Maybe that'll start a trend here for him from the free throw line.
Schulte knocks down the second one as well. Sayre comes out. Cole Jamison checks in for the first time.
And the most has shown a little full court press here on the make.
Ryan Crapple's in there as well. Another one of the 11 seniors playing their final game ever in the sport of basketball for Anamosa High School. Ball's tapped away. Zumbaugh comes up with it right side. Crapple for a wide open 3. Can't get it to go. Left it short right side. Kareem's up against the window and retrieved by the big fella for Pella Christian. As that is number 41, Keenan Bingstra, the 6'6 junior. There's a right wing 3, no good. Rattles around, pops out in the hands of Jamison right in front of the basket. Here is Schulte behind the back. Now a little bump in the lane. Oh, call it travel.
I don't think it would have been a travel if he didn't get bumped, but tough call. Good box out down on the defensive end by Zumbaugh. Create that run out.
As we go left to right. You're saying he didn't have the ball. Looked like he had the ball. Looked like he was bumped, though,
right
from behind.
Right.
And there, that ball is kicked off the foot, off the guard, jungling. We go back the other way.
Well, and even though it's a consolation game, you can tell both teams are maybe a little bit tight. Really haven't settled into their offense yet. Good job defensively by Anamosa creating the turnover.
Teams coming back with the emotion of losing, that dream of being ended, of wanting to play tonight for the the big dance in Class 2A. We'll have all the coverage starting around 7:50 tonight. Cascade taking on Western Christian. As both coaches for Western Christian and Cascade in their final games tonight, it comes to the state title. Al Marshall looking for his first ever state championship in the first ever title game for the Cougars. Jamison with a nice layup on the right side. And Anamosa up by 2 now, 9-7. And just like that, Jungling ties it up with a 2-pointer off the right side. 2:50 and counting here in quarter number 1. We're knotted up at 9. Right side is Crapple. It's him, Jamison, Sanders, Zumba, and Shapansky, the 5. Here's a deep one. Wow, got it to go. From downtown Ankeny, Kyle Shapansky dialing in. Picking up where he left off yesterday at 17 points, 18 in the first game on Tuesday morning. He is making a nod for all-tournament team as a good performance today. A double-digit performance. He should be an automatic. As off the rebound, there's a foul. We go the other way. As they call the foul on Fatma, that's his second.
And there's not a shot Kyle Shapansky doesn't like. He steps on the hardwood. It's going to go up if he's within range.
I think he gets that from somebody like his father.
Yeah, Kyle's a better shooter, though.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Sorry, Darryl. As there is a few substitutions, Hunt comes in. As he joins Jamison, Shapansky, Gabe Finn is in for the first time. Schulte bring it up over the timeline with the right-handed dribble up top. Hand off to Jamison. Cole, the little shovel pass. Shapansky.
Anamosa running a little flex offense here, trying to find an open look. Good job by Pella Christian.
12-9 Blue Raiders. That's going to be a travel. Again, a little bump in the lane. Not enough for the foul, says the far side official. Made the traveling violation call. And a turnover there goes back to Pella Christian. 12-9, the three-point advantage.
Well, the key is Anamosa obviously wants to play fast, but you also have to play under control. That time Jamison got a little too quick, lost his footing.
There's a travel. Pass inside off the window. Scoring that one is Scott Haveman. Havman, the player for Pella Christian. There's a 3 left corner. Gabe Finn got it to go. As Finn, another one of the 11 seniors. Book it there for Gabe Finn. It's 15-11, 4-point advantage.
Well, that's always nice when you get a contribution from someone that's not one of your bigger scorers.
Jungling up top from NBA range. Nothing doing there off the front of the rim. Schulte gathers the ball and brings it to Hunt. Up top, no good. From the shot from 17 feet out. Wrangles off the right side. Now Jungling all the way into the big fella. Got it to go, and he's fouled. Veenstra will go live for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, good take by Veenstra. Just through the contact on Schulte, went up strong, was able to convert. Now he has a chance to go to the line for the and one.
Tyler Zumba back in to the Blue Raider lineup, as is Kyle Sayer. Finn and Jamison will have a rest. 1:10 to go, first quarter, 15-13. This Class 2A consolation, the battle for third place. There's a free throw off the back of the rim by Veenstra, and Hunt gathers the rebound. Sayer up to Hunt. Now Schulte for a 3. Got it to go. Colin Schulte. First basket of the game. A field goal for him. He has 2 free throws to join that. 5 points for Schulte now. 45 seconds and counting. Left wing driving in. Kicking it out is Havman. Al Pringle. Left side lost it. Goes off his leg and should be Anamosa ball. There will be.
Yeah, and you know, one of the things you have to worry about as a coach, I'm sure Coach Barnes had a little concern. You're on such a high yesterday, having a chance to play for the state championship. Obviously, that didn't work out. So you worry for maybe a little letdown today, but Anamosa coming out firing on all cylinders so far.
Talked about that in the post game. They talked about it last night when they got back to the hotel room, and they also talked about this morning before the game of you still got something to play for here. Your fans are here. This is the final. We go back to what we talked about. It's your final time ever stepping on the court. So it does hurt that you couldn't reach the ultimate goal tonight. But with the 5-point lead, Zumba drives in off the window. Dreams off the left side. Contact there. Hunt trying to get the ball. He puts it up No good, though, after the buzzer, and that is the way our first quarter comes to a close. It's Anamosa 18, Pella Christian 13. We go to the second quarter in this Class 2A consolation contest. Anamosa Blue Raiders style. We're back into this from KMC Sports.
East Buchanan Telephone Co-op in Winthrop are proud to support the East Buchanan athletes and all area athletes and wish them continued success. East Buchanan Telephone Co-op, your total communication source in Winthrop. Call 319-935-3011.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Crop Production Services are proud to support all the area athletes. Call Crop Production Services in Winthrop for all your chemical, seed, fertilizer, agronomy, soil sampling, and custom applications. You can count on the specialists at Crop Production Services in Winthrop with you every step of the way.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
Your home is probably the largest investment you'll make. Be sure it's protected with affordable and complete coverage with a homeowner's policy from Pekin Insurance. Contact Heiberger Insurance in Epworth for beyond the expected coverage.
For all your new construction or remodeling projects, Ray Brothers Construction is the custom building company for you. From custom designs to new starts, call the specialist, Ray Brothers Construction. Best of luck to all the area athletes from Ray Brothers Construction in Manchester.
Fairway and Independence applauds all area athletes and coaches on a very successful season and wishes them continued success in tournament action. Fairway, treating customers like family. Always fresh, always affordable, always Fairway in Independence.
John Swisher, Brett McNamara, courtside, Wells Fargo Arena, the capital city of Des Moines. As Anamosa taking on Pella Christian here in this consolation contest. Anamosa leading 18-13 as we start quarter number two. Pella Christian going left to right. Here's an air ball three out the backside by Jungling. Goes out of bounds. Pella Christian, not too many fans stayed around or came back. Only 43 miles away. They have a decent student section, but compared to Anamosa, a lot of folks staying on hand here today. The crowd is down for the last 2 days, of course, where they had 900, maybe close to 1,000 on Tuesday, and close to the same yesterday. It's down a little bit, but when we have that great of following the first two games, it's going to take a little bit of a drop. There were quite a few of Blue Raider faithful staying around for today's game. There's somebody inside for the shot, no good, left side. Sayre with the rebound. 43 miles away, Pella is in the town of Pella, 10,500 in Marion County. It's best known for that Tulip Festival in the springtime. And, of course, Central College is located in Pella. There's a left quarter three. Got it to go. That is Mitch Patma with his second field goal of the game, and it's 18-16.
When you talk about the crowd switch, it's a nice showing by Anamosa, and I'm sure the kids appreciate it. Knowing even though they're not playing for a state championship, Tom's still behind you.
Yes, indeed. This shot inside, recovered by Howersdale. Inside, drop step, left-handed shiver up there, no good, off the front of the rim. Hunt smothers the rebound.
Yeah, good defense by Austin Hunt. Stayed straight up and averted the shot.
Here's Shapansky driving. Pass out to Sayre. Juggled it, and then all the way in, off the window, and good. Kyle Sayre with his first field goal of the morning. He's got 3 points. Will reach in there by Sayers. He couldn't get away with that one. That'll be the second foul called on Anamosa now.
Good job by Kyle. It's kind of been his MO all throughout this postseason is the dribble drive, getting to the bucket for layups. Nice take.
Pella Christian going left to right. Shapansky, Sayre, Schulte, Hunt, Zumbaugh, the 5. Original starters in there for Kevin Barnes. There is a left corner three, no good off the back of the rim. It's pinball around. Sayre gets it, throws it out to Schulte, who avoids a couple defenders all the way in, past to Zumbaugh. And it's thrown right back into Zumbaugh. He's trying to save it. Vandermolen for Pella Christian. And Zumba, nice assist from Vandermolen, wrong color jersey.
Yeah, well, and if you're Anamosa, you got a gift right there. The ball was looking to go out of bounds. Pella Christian, guy went to save it right to Zumba for 2.
22-16. 5.5 to go. Here's a move inside. Sayer with a little bump. Basket's good off the glass by Mitch Fatma. And the second foul on Kyle Sayer now. Talk about population of Pella compared to Anamosa, around 5,500 last census. 154 miles the Blue Raider clad traveling here. A lot of faces making an appearance here at state that we haven't seen in a while. Close over and back, but I think he got back here in time. Coach Barnes was asking. I think he just got over before. Maybe not. The official agrees with me. Well, all the way in. Schulte with a little dipsy-do in the middle of the lane there as Schulte with his second field goal.
Yeah, that's about as close as it comes to having over the back or
over and back.
Yeah, thank you.
I know what you meant.
Oh, I said over the back because it looked like the Pella Christian offensive player went over Jameson's back to get that rebound.
Here's an interception by Zumba. Now he throws it, and Jungling picks it off right in front of Pella Christian back. Back and forth we go, 24-20. There is a right wing three, no good. Bounces off the rim. Window, backside. Ooh, that's the travel. You're not calling a jump ball, they're going to call a jump ball. I was going to say, if you don't call a jump ball, it has to be a travel. Well, the far side official said it has to be a jump ball then, and he
worked out either way. Anamosa gets possession.
A lot of great community support. We've talked about the Anamosa Police Department, the Anamosa Fire Department, Jones County Sheriff's Office helping with the escorts and the parades, if you will, back into town Saturday night after the sub-state. And on Tuesday, late afternoons, the team got back after the win over Des Moines Christian Tuesday morning. So just great to see that type of community support. And it's no surprise this community of Anamosa always gets together when positive things are happening. There's a three by Colin Schulte. He's come out of the shell a little bit here, and his offensive woes have been shaken off here today. 5 points in this second quarter. Scrum for the ball, and hitting the deck is Howerseel. And be a foul called on
Ryan Crappel on the reach.
Crappel will get his first.
How about Coach Barnes light on his feet getting that loose ball?
That's right.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Colin kind of getting in a little bit of groove here. That's the second three-pointer early on.
Like his playing days, a 1984 graduate of Springville High School. Even the support for him and the coaches' families and their past connections. Springville Alumni Association putting a nice Facebook post on there the other day, wishing Coach Barnes, the 84 grad, great success. As there is a little flare in the lane by Jamison, and they're going to get caught for a foul there, either Hunt or Jamison. Pick your poison.
Looks like there was a Hunt with the reach. That'll be his first foul.
Team number 6 and one more, and Pella Christian will be shooting. 3:45 to go here in the first half of play. 27-20. We'll hear from Coach Barnes at halftime in that recorded pregame interview. We'll also hear from Coach Barnes at halftime of the Cascade game tonight, as Cascade taking on Western Christian for the Class 2A title.
Good defense up top by Cole Jamison.
There's a right corner three. Down it to go.
Pella Christian needed that. They're down 7 there. Big bucket.
Caleb Rosa. It's the second, check that third three of the game. There's a shot inside, no good. Rebounded on the right side by Deenstra. 3:10 in counting here. The second frame, 27-23, Anamosa leading Pella Christian. The right corner three, no good off the right side of the rim. Skying for the rebound. Smallest guy on the floor is Crappel. Up ahead, Shapansky. Zumba avoids the defender in the air. A little floater, no good. And pinballs around, and Pella Christian comes away with it. A little contact there, nothing doing.
Yeah, it looked like Hunt got bumped going up for the rebound. Official didn't see it, didn't call it.
Driving in, nice pass. Vinstra lays it over the side of the rim on the left side of the basket as Vinstra gets his second field goal, and it's 27-25. Punt for a three with 2.5 to go in this game. No good. Out front in the middle of the lane. Rebounded by Caleb Rosa.
5-0 run here right now. Pella Christian, 7-0 run.
To Vinstra off the window with the reverse layup there. His third field goal. That Pella Christian fans that are here on their feet making some noise here. Left corner, Jamison tries to get into Zumba. He does. That's got to be a reach. Yep. Thank you very much.
Good entry pass.
Yes, indeed. It will wrangle around that out-of-bounds line and avoid the defenders by Jamison. The lefty put a little bowling ball type spin on that one as the foul called on Pella Christian of either 16 fouls. Zumba, Krappel, and Jamison check out. Hunt, Sayer, Sander, Schulte, Shapansky. The 5 for Anamosa. 2:09 to go here in the second quarter. Knotted up at 27. 5-point lead heading into the second quarter Anamosa had. Hunt kicks it out right side. Shapansky drives in the air, kicks it out. Sander who drives. Right elbow.
Good job being patient by Anamosa. Shot's not there, work for it. Find a good one.
Schulte with a left-handed dribble. Will pitch hand off to Sander, back up top. Shapansky drives, now kicks right side. Hunt all the way in, blocking, blocked away by Beanstrup. Schulte got the rebound, puts it up strong and good. Colin Schulte had himself a good offensive game here. He got 12 points in this contest.
Yeah, Colin, right place, right time. Got the loose ball, went back up for 2.
Left side. Jungling. Tries to get in the middle lane. Snapped away. Shapansky goes and gets it. 1:15 and counting here in this second quarter. 29-27. Schulte again for 3. No good. Left that one too long. Air ball off the backside. And Jungling bringing it up in a hurry. Passes Sayer. No look pass there, and it confused his offensive teammate, Veenstra. And it luckily got his hands up there when it went right off the old mug. It went out of bounds off his paws, and it'll be Anamosa basketball. Exactly 1 minute to play. 29-27 here.
That's 2 possessions now for Pella Christian, where Jungling came down, tried to make a no-look pass, and turned it over. 55 seconds left. Anamosa will hold for the last shot, probably. I enjoy watching Kyle Shapansky play. Doesn't matter where he's at on the offensive end. He touches it. He's looking at the rim.
Here is Zumba. Right side. Hunt. Sayer back out to Hunt.
Coach Barnes over there on the far sideline yelling 1, so they are going to hold with 30 seconds left.
Here in the second quarter, Anamosa up by 2, 29-27.
So the Christian fans aren't fans of this, chanting boring, but hey, you're guaranteed to have the last shot and hopefully the lead when you go to halftime.
Pretty common. They must not play like that around here in the Des Moines area. Very common in Eastern Iowa.
Makes sense. Don't know why you wouldn't do it.
Coach Barnes has a lot to do with that. He began doing that when he came to the Big Ten Conference in the mid-90s. There was Schulte up off the front of the rim. No good. Gets no rebound. Puts it up. Can't get to go off the backside. But Anamosa has a 2-point lead as we go to the halftime break. 29-27 in favor of the Blue Raiders. As outscored by Pella Christian in that second quarter by 3 points, 14-11, but they have the 2-point lead. Anamosa 29, Pella Christian 27. We will take a timeout. We'll come back and here's some comments from Kevin Barnes about yesterday's game, also about this game here today and his program in their first trip ever to the state tournament. Blue Raiders up by 2 at halftime. Let's do a consolation. We're back after this from KFC Sports.
Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. They have big town inventory. Stop in Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence and go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com. That's DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence has over 100 clients. Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving Eastern Iowa farmers. Good luck to all the area athletes from Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence and Reload Station in Epworth, partners in excellence.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision. One call does it all. Quality guaranteed.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store in Dyersville. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. They now carry Marl and Clark brand shoes. Riker Shoes are open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 to 6. Wednesdays, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 4, and evening by appointment. Best of luck to all area athletes from Riker Shoes in Dyersville.
AK Sports in Manchester offers team apparel, screen printing, hunting and fishing supplies, and more. Get your game on with AK Sports, your local sporting apparel store, and more in Manchester.
Bi-County Disposal specializes in commercial and construction disposal needs. They have a variety of containers available from 2 to 30 cubic yards. Whatever it takes, Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Dyersville offers high-quality eye and whole-body nutritional supplements that will help maintain a lifetime of healthy vision. Visit the Woodland Eye Clinic at their website at woodlandeyeclinic.com or find them on Facebook.
Yeah, welcome back into Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. John Swisher, Brett McNamara back with you as the Blue Raiders leading at halftime. This Class 2A Consolation as the fight for third place. Anamosa over Pella Christian by 2 points. Caught up with head coach Kevin Barnes before the contest this morning, talking about yesterday's contest and about Western Christian. A lot, as we talked about here earlier in this game, a lot to do with what they were doing well, but not happy with some of the things and how Anamosa played early on. Credit that to jitters, nerves, whatever, but you have to give a lot to Western Christian as well. We talked about that, and here are the comments of head coach Kevin Barnes of Anamosa.
It was, Swish. We talked before the game, we were going to have to shoot it well, and we just didn't. And it's twofold for us because you got to shoot it well for us to be successful. That's our game. Plus, it gets us into our pressure when we score. And so we weren't able to do things consistently like we wanted, and they absolutely had something to do with that, with their size and athletes. But, our kids battled to the end and played as hard as they could play. We just didn't make shots. It wasn't like we turned it over. It wasn't like we weren't guarding. We just didn't make shots.
Yeah, that's and we've talked about that before. It can be a pretty simple game when that does or doesn't happen for you. Even Western Christian they were to rebound from a few missed shots early, but it was the fact that we couldn't get any closer because we weren't making any shots there early in that game. Still had it at 6, still had a chance early on in that second half.
Yeah, I told the kids at halftime I thought we were in good shape, and I really did. I wasn't trying to get them to believe. We did not play like we normally play, and again, they had something to do with that, but we thought we could adjust to some of the things they were doing. I was actually ecstatic. We were only down 6 at half. I mean, I thought we're going to be all right, and they scored the first bucket of the second half. We didn't answer. They score again, and all of a sudden it's double digits, and you're battling back. So it was a tough go.
Yes, and Coach Eckhoff, that program there's no wonder why they're going for their 8th title here tonight against Cascade and his storied career. It will be quite the storyline tonight, but the support was wonderful again yesterday with a lot of blue down here.
It's crazy. It's just unbelievable. Went to breakfast this morning in the motel, and it's all blue and white still, and it's just awesome. And with 2 minutes to go, and we're down 20. The stands are filled with applauding, standing people for our kids, and it should be that way. Our kids have given everybody a great ride.
And it's always emotional when you put a lot of time and effort into something that comes up short. Once you get here, the believing process, the seniors wanted it to go the right way, of course, the winning way that they could. But now you still have a lot to play for here. It's easier said than done for those kids who are a little down, but getting them back up this morning and getting ready for Pella Christian.
Yeah, we got together last night in the motel and had pizza, and one of the things I said to the kids, if I had walked in first day of practice, November 15th, I said, fellas, on March 11th, you're going to have a shot to play for third place in the state of Iowa in Class 2A. You'd have been ecstatic, and I'd have been ecstatic, and we should be ecstatic because it's and whether we win or lose this game, either way, it's we're a place in state. But what we're going to talk about today before the game is what we've talked about before every game. Go out and be as good as we can be, play as hard as we can play, and believe in each other. And I think you're going to see us play well.
And not many teams get this chance. Don't take it for granted. Enjoy it. Continue to enjoy this experience. And this should be a fun game. The last time these seniors will ever play in a Blue Raider uniform.
Yeah, it's kind of weird for me. I've never known when my last game's going to be in a season. Never known that before, and I'm getting old. And so it's a new experience for me, and I'm torn. I know it's going to be emotional after the game, win or lose, but sure looking forward to it.
Absolutely, and not many teams can go out with a win. You have a chance to do that here today. I know you're very happy for Coach Marshall. You guys embraced after your game yesterday, had him on the air after that, and he's a class act, and he sent his congrats to you and the fine season, and he's been a big help to you in this process.
He has, and along the way. Swish. I mean, it's just not for this tournament trail, but for years. And we had some teams where we ran his zone and borrowed stuff from him. And it was a special moment for me when he waited outside the locker room to greet me yesterday. And I hope he gets it. I'm just pulling for him like crazy.
Absolutely. And still a couple of honors to come here, maybe an all-tournament team selection, but one one of your players will get, Colin Schulte, an all-academic team award. They'll be awarded tonight.
Yeah, as usual, that's all coaching, Swish. Coach him up in the classroom too. Yeah, it's the brightest group of young men collaborative that we've had as a team. All their GPAs are incredible for a team. But Collins is even above everybody else, and he was honored by the state, selected, and he should be. He's well deserving of that honor.
All right, a lot of support out there cheering you on for this third, fourth place game. Best of luck. We'll talk to you later on.
Thanks a lot, Swish. Appreciate it.
Kevin Barnes, head coach of the Anamosa Blue Raiders, as at halftime his team leads here 29-27. As talked about, Coach Marshall there and the Cascade Cougars getting ready for their state tournament final tonight as they take on Western Christian, the first time in program history for Cascade. Western Christian looking for their 8th state title. They've been there a few more times. They're looking to win it for 8 times. Right now, they're tied at number 7 for 3rd all-time of most championships. Western Christian's head coach Jim Eckhoff also coaching in his last game tonight, as is Coach Marshall. 38 seasons for Coach Eckhoff. Coach Marshall with 48 seasons under his belt. And what a matchup that'll be tonight, as Coach Eckhoff going for his 8th title, and that would be the most ever by a head coach having state titles, as he currently sits with Paul Moon of Davenport right now with 7 state titles. And almost time to get the third quarter underway. We'll take a short break. We'll be back. It's Anamosa 29, Pella Christian 27, halftime of 2A Consolation. And we're coming back to Wells Fargo right after this from KMCH Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
For all of your auto, home, health, and life insurance needs, it's American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency on East Main in Manchester. Best of luck to all the area athletes and coaching staff from American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency in Manchester. Your dream is out there. Go get it. They'll protect it.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank, with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back into Wells Fargo Arena, downtown Des Moines, on this sunny Friday afternoon. High of 68 degrees here in Des Moines today. As unfortunately, like was the original plan, we will not have Iowa Hawkeye basketball. The Hawkeyes falling to Illinois. 68-66 yesterday, so the Hawkeyes will have to wait and see. Hopefully they'll still be in the 6-7 range. Hopefully they won't drop any more than that. We'll find out selection Sunday, this coming Sunday evening. As Anamosa, 2-point lead, 29-27, going right to left. It's Pella Christian with the ball first, and that is Van Beek, Jeremy Van Beek, with his first basket since early on in the first quarter. For Anamosa in that first half, 12 points, Colin Schulte leading the way, coming in averaging 21 a game. We talked about him coming out a little bit with his offense. He struggled the past couple of games, had a good second half Tuesday morning, and reached double figures. But yesterday really struggled. Leaves that one too short there off the window and bounds out front. As Zumba with 6 points, 3 points apiece for Sayer, and Zumba and Shapansky, I should say, 2 points for Cole Jameson. This one's knocked out of bounds Last touch by Pella Christian. The Anamosa ball. 3 points for Finn, 2 points for Jamison. Pella Christian. Mitch Popma leading the way with 7 points. 6 for Veenstra, 2 for Havman, 3 for Rusa, 2 for Jungling, and Howersville has 3. 3 threes in the first half for Pella Christian, 4 for Anamosa. This shot rebounded by Pella Christian to come back the other way.
Anamosa coming out a little tight here in the second half. Get in the rhythm. Some good shots.
Runner off the window. No good. The bank is closed right now for the noon hour, lunchtime. This one's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Anamosa as they out of bounds on the sideline there. And will go the other way.
Well, that's a tough pass to make it to Collins. Tried to throw it over to the defender, leading Shapansky. Threw it out of bounds.
There's a top of the key 3 by Howersville. Graham Howersville, his second 3 of the game. He's got 6 points.
5-0 run to start the second half here for Pella Christian. Gives him a 3-point lead early.
First game today was the Class 1A consolation as Sayer drives all the way in off the glass and good. Kyle Sayer, his second field goal of the night. He's got 5 points as Wes Hancock of Britt beating Glenbrook Rhinebeck 61-56 in that Class 1A consolation here earlier today. Later on this afternoon, Class 4A, it's West Des Moines Valley and Pleasant Valley in semifinal action. There's a little floater in the lane, up and good. As Levi Jungling gets his second field goal. Iowa City West at 20-4 takes on Cedar Falls, who's 20-4 as well. That's a 3:15 this afternoon. This one rattles around, pops out front, rebounded by Pella Christian on the 3 right corner from Shapansky. 34-31, Pella Christian with the lead off the window. That bounds out. And Hunt gathers the board. Now Schulte all the way in.
Sure. Yeah, got 24. Fopma for, well, he's bumping Schulte from half court all the way up. That's his third foul, though.
Pringle gets the foul there. Alex Pringle, as the 5'11 junior, will be Anamosa ball going left to right. As Zumba will come out. Ryan Kreppel is in. He joins Schulte, Shapansky, Hunt, and Sayer for Anamosa. Those 2 4A games today, and then the championship starts tonight with Class 1A at 6:05. It's St. Albert, Council Bluffs at 17-9, battling South O'Brien of Paulina, 24-3. 6:05 tonight, followed by that Cascade, 22-3, and Western Christian of Hall, 24-2. 8:05 contest you can hear from KMCH Sports tonight. Bad away now, Western Christian or Pella Christian trying to save it over the timeline. Not able to do that as Fopma, as he's getting up slowly. As by holding his left arm there, Zumba will come in. Schulte will take a rest.
Yeah, it looks like Fopma might have landed on his funny bone. Trying to work it out. Actually, his wrist is holding.
He's still, and I'm surprised they didn't get a sub for him.
Yeah.
Still some major pain.
Grimacing big time.
And Shapansky to Krappel. Right side, Zumba. And off to Shapansky. Top, quick step. Right to left of the dribble. And Krappel. Shapansky. Zumba drives. Contact. Blocking foul. Got it to go. Zumba with the basket. His 4th of the game. The blocking foul going to be called on Pella Christian's number 32, Mitch Fopma. That's his 3rd. Team number 2.
Foul trouble for Pella Christian with Pringle and Fopma both having 3 fouls. Anamosa-wise, you only have Sayer with 2. Nice drive, though, by Tyler. Went to the left hand, took it all the way in, drew contact, and made the bucket going for the N1.
And Zumba knocks down the free throw. 3-point play there. 9 points for Zumba as the Blue Raiders tie this game up again. Knotted up at 34. The pressure here by Anamosa put on. Jungling left side. Here's a 3. No hesitation with Zumba coming out to get him. Howersville knocking it down. That's his 3rd 3 of the game. Howersville, 5.7 average. He's a 32% three-point shooter. He's got 29 threes now on the year. And a foul coming. That is on Jungling. The 5'11 junior will pick up his first. Pella Christian leading now 37-34. Gabe Finn comes back in, as does Ryan Krampel. They check in for Hunt and Shapansky, respectively. Is Schulte inside of Zumba at the lob play. Off the inbounds, and so effective. Yeah. And Zumba, as high as he can jump, able to get the rebound. He had to come down that time, put it up off the window, but counts for two, and there is a three by Caleb Rusev, as Rusev is second three of the game.
Well, Anamosa didn't do a very good job getting back in transition. Led to a wide open three for Pella Christian.
40-36 Eagles here. 3.5 to go in quarter number three. Zumba with pressure around him off the glass and good. Zumba scoring his third field goal in his third quarter. He's got 7 points in the third quarter alone. Now 13 on the early afternoon here, and there's Jungling all the way in, putting it up with the right hand on the right side for his second field goal in the third quarter. He's got 6, 3:05 and counting. Schulte from deep, no good from the Johnston area that time. Off the right side, rebounded by Finn. Up top to Krampel. Krampel now surveying with the left-handed right dribble. 42-38, and Schulte throwing it up. Almost looked like the lob play there. It looked like a typical shot for Collin, but no good, and now a pushing foul called on Tyler Zumba as we go back the other way. Cole Sander, Kyle Sayer, Kyle Shapansky in for Schulte, Krampel, Jamison. Austin Hunt will also come back in here, and Tyler Zumba will take a breather. 2:53 to go here in the third, 42-38 Eagles.
Got a line change here. But Coach Barnes sensing here, you're down 4. You might need to make a little bit of a run, so he's going to keep his players fresh, subbing in and out.
Jungling, bring it up over the timeline. Crossover, Gabe Finn on him, now up top. Driving in, Howard Zeal, past the Veenstra right side. 16-footer from the right baseline, got it to go. Veenstra has 4 field goals in this game. He's got 8 points. The man that comes in averaging 3.5 a night. No good on the backside. Fighting for it is Sayer. And they're going to say last touch by Sayer. Could not save it. Krampel will come in. Gabe Finn will check out. Colin Schulte back in.
Good job crashing the board by Sayer, trying to get the offensive rebound. Just couldn't control it. Ball went out of bounds.
The scripted rotation here as Coach Barnes getting it from the Cedar Rapids Kennedy head coach John McCown, who took it from Ben Jacobson and UNI. They do a similar thing of the rotation script. It's all on a piece of paper in the hands of Dennis Haefner, the assistant coach, longtime volunteer coach, father of 2 sons that went through the program, as Pella Christian with the 6-point lead, 44-38. Here with 2:05 and counting here, and Shapansky comes away with the steal. Shapansky has it knocked away, able to get it back. Krampel drives, left hand, nice pass to Sander on the backside. Got it off the glass and good. Cole Sander with his first field goal tonight. Nice assist there by Krampel.
Yeah, good dribble drive by Krampel. Was able to dump it down to Sander for the easy 2. Anamosa here needs to buckle down defensively. Pella Christian's had some good looks the last few possessions.
Eagles up by 4, 44-40. 1:40 and counting here in the third quarter. Here's a pass inside, turn around, up and good with the 2 hands for the big boy, Veenstra. And now 30-second timeout. Pella Christian takes the timeout. It's going to be the first timeout taken of the game. We'll take a quick one as well. Back after this in KMC Sports.
You just won't find an atmosphere like the Franklin Street Brewery anywhere else in the area. Great tasting, award-winning craft beer, live music, and right now, as part of Manchester's Sesquicentennial Spotlight on the Arts, an art display featuring works from area artists, along with a special open mic this Sunday from 2 till 5. The River Bottom Ramblers also take the stage this Saturday night from 8 till midnight. And get ready for some St. Patrick's Day fun next Thursday with music by the Stock Brothers. And they'll be tapping the new Irish Red, the old Franklin, when the doors open at 6. Franklin Street Brewing Company, your neighborhood craft brewery in downtown Manchester.
15 years. Before you make your commitment, look at Kelleher's. A diamond of perfection deserves a jeweler of equal distinction. Choose Kelleher's Jewelry in Monticello for your jeweler today.
$46-40, the lob plays. Dunbar gets it, has to come out of down with it underneath the basket. Pass out to Hunt for a 3, no good off the backside. Fight for the rebound, and Anamosa gets called for a pushing foul underneath. There's a holding foul actually called, as had a arm of one of those Eagles did Kyle Sayer. That'll be his third
foul. Yeah, that's a tough call for Kyle. Looked like he had position. Went the other way, though. Foul on him.
Second team foul for Anamosa. Pella Christian has 3. It's 46-40 favor of Pella Christian. There's a fight for the ball. Sayer comes out of the pile with it. Turn around, fade away, twirls around, and goes on down. Kyle Sayer with his 3rd field goal. And Kyle's got 7 points. Just looks a lot more relaxed as we talked about the majority of these kids. Pella Christian, probably the same thing, too. They're going up against Cascade. Fight for that ball. Coming up at the right place, right time. The spotlight puts it up and good for his first basket in the second half. But just a little more relaxed today and playing without those nerves and jitters. And as we talked about, trying to have fun, trying to play your final game of your high school career and make it memorable. Of course, you want to win, too.
Yeah, finish on a high note, finish strong. You'll have that memory forever.
20 seconds and counting here. 48-42. A 6-point Pella Christian lead. Zumba dribbling out just inside the timeline, right on the Wells Fargo Arena logo at half court. Here in this beautiful facility that opened in July of 2005. First tournament was in 2006. Got it to go! Kyle Stefanski with they give him a 3 in the top of the
They gave him a 2.
Only
it looked like
2
a 2 there. Foot must have been on the line. Hard to tell from our angle.
As we'll go with the 2. Stefanski, his 2nd field goal tonight. Hopefully it's the confidence momentum shot that the Blue Raiders need. Down by 4 now, heading to the 4th. 48-44, Pella Christian. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Pete's Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes in tournament action. For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts. Pete's Small Engine Repair. Congratulations from Pete's Small Engine Repair in Monticello.
For over a century, Anderson has been helping families make their homes brighter, more comfortable, and more beautiful. They do it by making quality windows and doors, setting the bar high and raising it day after day, year after year, making Anderson the leader in doors and windows. Contact local vendor Delhi Lumber at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
Bi-County Disposal Incorporated specializes in commercial and construction disposal needs. They have a variety of containers available from 2 to 30 cubic yards. Whatever it takes, Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Heading into the 4th quarter, it's Pella Christian 48, Anamosa 44. As the championship game in Class 3A is set. Dubuque Waller at 21-5 here for the 27th time in program history, going for another title as they play Cedar Rapids Xavier. Xavier with an 18-8 mark. They'll be 6:05 tomorrow night. And the 4A game will feature the winner of Pleasant Valley, West Des Moines Valley, and Cedar Falls and Iowa City West. This game, as I mentioned earlier, takes place this afternoon. Here in the Class 2A Consolation, Pella Christian leading by 4. Anamosa has the ball going left to right to start.
Anamosa coming out, trying to set play. Pella Christian did a good job of sniffing out. Again, be patient, find the open shot.
Starting 5 out there, and now we got a official's time. There's a wet spot.
Yeah, Pella Christian player fell down early on in that possession. A little sweat there on the floor.
And the
good job by the official recognizing it.
The ball boys here comes out with a towel and taking care of it right away. I want to send a hello to some of our listeners. Scott Whirling, longtime PA, listening in Anamosa tonight. Longtime PA man for Anamosa Athletics, including basketball since the 1997-98 season. Hello to Scott back here. Anamosa on this Friday afternoon. Kyle Sayer gets the ball on the left side, goes up with it, no good out front, and Sayer will be fouled by Mitch Popman, who picks up his 4th foul. Sayer will go to the line to shoot 2. Kyle's been there once today, 1 of 2 so far, as he's got himself 7 points. This one is up and good.
In a game like this, they're calling it tight. Close game. Free throws could be important down the end.
Anamosa from the field shooting just 43%, 18 of 41. The second one, nothing but nylon for Sayer. That's for Pella Christian, 58%, 21 of 36. 3-point land, 30% for Anamosa, 4 of 13. Pella Christian, 6 of 16 for 37%. From the free throw line, Anamosa now 5 of 8 for 62%, 0 of 2 for Pella Christian. 14 turnovers for the Eagles, 7 for Anamosa. There's another one. Make that 15. Zumba swipes it away, all the way in with traffic, puts it up, no good. But Kraftl works his way in there. He slides right through, puts it up. That's no good. And now a foul comes from the two officials. A double whistle there and a pushing foul. We go back the other way.
They're going to get Jamison coming over the back. It looked like he just tapped the ball out. The official must have thought he got a little bit of arm and called him for the foul. Anamosa had 4 looks there to convert and couldn't make it happen.
2-point game here, 48-46 in favor of Pella Christian. Kraftl all over the offensive player, and just a little contact in the air. Just must have nicked his arm. It hit him inside the head, the official says, and Schulte doesn't think so.
Well, Coach Barnes didn't either. A little perplexed when I called the official right in front. Didn't make the call. It was the guy on the other side.
So it's Jamison, Shabansky, Kraftl, Zumba, and Schulte. Got to give it to the Anamosa fans. They're being pretty positive here, staying positive, even when close calls don't go you. Unlike some other fans we heard earlier today.
Right.
It's more about winning and losing. You want to stay classy and have sportsmanship. There's a 17-footer up and good by Hauerzeal, and he gets his 4th basket of the ball game. 6:52 and counting, all the way in, off the window and good. Left hand on the left side. Schulte makes that look easy. His first basket in the 4th quarter. He's got 14, leading the way for Anamosa. They trail by 2, 50-48. It's Jungling losing the ball, but kept it alive up ahead. There's the basket by Van Beek off the window. He is fouled. 3-point play opportunity coming. What an effort, though, by Levi Jungling. Lost the ball on the court, able to keep the dribble for a second and pass it ahead while he was laying straight out on the floor.
Yeah, it could have been a trip easily on Anamosa. And was able to keep control.
Van Beek completes the 3-point play. He's got 7 points now after having 2 at halftime.
Anamosa, you're down 5 of 6.5 to go. Keep getting good looks like that right there.
Can't get it to go, but the tap. The foul through by Tyler Zumba. His 4th field goal this second half. Tyler leading the way, helping to lead the way for his team. He's got 15. He's ahead of Schulte now on the scoring list for Anamosa. 53-50. Pella Christian driving in, putting it up for his teammate Van Beek, who finished it. Jungling. He's an athletic player. Levi Jungling, only a junior. As Van Beek gets another basket. Now we have whistle on the other side. No shot before the shot, they say. And it will be out of bounds baseline underneath.
That's a tough call. Called the blocking foul, and I don't know how you call it when Tyler's midway into his jump, but nonetheless, it's a foul on the floor. Anamosa is going to have possession down low.
The 16th foul on Pella Christian. They lead by 5 here, 55-50. There, the handoff to Schulte with 2 white jerseys right there. Twirls around all the way in. Count that one. You betcha. Schulte all the way in. Just a little reach there. And he knew it. Coming out of the game is Alex Pringle. That is 4th or 5th?
On Pringle, that's his 5th. Or 4th, I'm sorry. So Pella Christian has Pringle and Flotman now both with 4.
As Schulte can't get the 3-point play. The free throw off the front of the rim. 3-point lead. 55-52. Eagles with the advantage here with 5.5 to play in this Class 2A consolation. The final game of the season for these two teams and for their careers for the seniors. 11 seniors for Anamosa. 5 on the other side for Pella Christian. In the corner, trap double team there. Jungling puts it up, no good off the backside. Rebounded by Van Beek. He's going to be fouled before the shot.
Pella Christian got away with one right there, right in front of us. Anamosa went for the double trap. Pella Christian player stepped on the end line. Official didn't see it.
That happens sometimes.
Yep, they're human.
5:12 to go. We're in this 4th quarter, 55-52. That was obvious on the floor. Coach Hessing still talking about the official about it. Up top, Pringle driving in, puts it up, rattles around, falls on down. Pringle, his first field goal of the game, gives Pella Christian a 5-point lead again, 57-52, 4:50 and counting. Is Zumbaugh, left wing, putting it up. And good by Tyler Zumbaugh. That one was downtown Altoona that time as the first three of the game for Tyler Zumbaugh, 4:40 and counting. And it's back to a 2-point game, 57-55. Trying to answer Howersville. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded, batted out to Shapansky. Up ahead is Zumbaugh. Jungling. Wow, what an act. Act saving that one out of bounds. He gets it back from his teammate, Pringle, who got it back. Right corner three now. No good. Fighting for it. We're going the other way. Good call there. Sam Beek has got to bring in the two down. They were trying to block out. He was dragging the arm of either Sayer or Hunt, whoever was there. And I'm glad that charged that to a black jersey. As we go back the other way with Hunt shooting now. As it's the 18th foul on Pella Christian. The Blue Raider faithful coming alive here, making some noise in the final ever game for these kids that they'll see. A history-making team, the best win mark, trying to improve that to 22, but coming in 21-6. Hunt no good on the first free throw as Pella Christian comes back with it.
And the last three-pointer by Zumbaugh has been just kind of the epitome of this team all year. They've had a knack when they're getting down, make a big shot and stay in it.
Up top, this is Howersville, 57-55, under 4 minutes to play. Hunt guarding Jungling. Jungling pulls up, now left side, wide open three. No good, left it short. Schulte with the rebound, off and running. The Raiders have partial numbers, now getting back Pella Christian. A lot of acrobatic move there by Schulte, all the way in, just kind of threw it up as he lost his balance, scoring off the window. And Anamosa coming back, tying it up again, and Coach Hessing wants a timeout. A timeout on the floor by Pella Christian. We're knotted up at 57 with 3:27 to go in the ball game. We're back after this in KFC Sports.
Skogman Realty would like to congratulate all area athletes and coaches on a successful season and wish you the best in tournament action. For your real estate needs, contact Christine Baldwin, your local Skogman Realty agent in Manchester, at 920-9194.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply Free Checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Edgewood Oil Incorporated carries all major brands of lubricants and case oils. They carry a full line of industrial oil products, aviation oils, and antifreeze, XL brand lubricants, quality oil priced right. Edgewood Oil also carries methanol, mineral spirit, and washer fluid, and are a direct distributor of Camco brand lubricants. Edgewood Oil Incorporated in Manchester, open Monday through Saturday.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Back into Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. 3:27 to go in this ball game. Anamosa, Pella Christian now knotted up. The 8th seed coming into the tournament, Pella Christian, and the 6th seed, Anamosa, battling for 3rd place. As Anamosa with the win over Des Moines Christian on Tuesday morning. And then losing to Western Christian yesterday. Pella Christian with the loss to Cascade yesterday. After winning first round, they upset #1 seed Dyke New Hartford 59-52 on Monday night. This is a shot, stop the key, no good. 4 black jerseys there. Hunt corrals the rebound. And the Blue Raiders have the ball with a tie score of 57. 2:15 counting here in this 4th quarter.
Great job defensively that last possession by Anamosa.
Driving in, a little contact, first blocking foul, and then Shapansky shot it, which drilled the net, and of course,
that's on Pringle. That's his 5th.
Anamosa fan section wanted the shot to go. Pringle will foul out here. 5 fouls there, 2 points on the night for Alex Pringle. He'll have another year. He's only a 5'11 junior, averaging 5.9 tonight. Not happy with his offensive effort here tonight. 2 points. He did a lot of things, though, caused some turnovers. One of those scrappy guards for Pella Christian, and Shapansky on the line. That should be the 19th foul for Pella Christian. It is a 1-and-1 still for Shapansky, up and good. And Kyle will have one more. One of the outstanding athletes. Has a remarkable run here by boys athletics at Anamosa High School. District track champions, district football the last couple of years. And then this amazing run in basketball. Shapansky can't get the second one to go. As we've talked about it, not just good athletes, good kids off the floor as well. Quality, classy human beings. As there's a shot by Jungling from 10 feet out in the middle of the lane. Jungling gets that one to go for his third field goal in the second half. Back to a 1-point Pella Christian lead, 59-58, 2:10 and counting. Here's Shapansky, right corner three. No good. Goes off the backside to Hunt. That's going to be a travel. He went into the defensive player. As he was up in the air, he went in to Howersville. As Anamosa faithful, not happy about it, but there's not much else you can call that. The defender was just standing there. He got the ball and then fell into Howersville, and he went down to the ground. You have to call it a travel. That's 2:09 to go. You don't agree, do you?
Well, no, I don't. But
because of what? Where'd the contact come from? He initiated. He fell on top of the defender.
Let's just say I don't agree because that means we don't have the ball right now.
Well, that's true. I understand your point, but you got to look at the official angle on that.
That's the fan coming out in me.
2 minutes to go here in the fourth. 59-58. It's up top. Howersville driving left side of the lane. Gets it to his teammate. That is Fatma. Fatma drives and a slap on the arm called on Austin Hunt.
I think they're going to get Shapansky from behind. Yeah.
Oh, it is on Kyle.
Reach.
Two on Kyle. 59-58. Here's Pella Christian. $1:52 to go. In this Class 2A consolation contest, as on the line is Mitch Fatma. The first one is up and good. We'll have one more. Fatma shooting 72% from the free throw line. Second best on the team. The 6'3" senior averages 11.6 a game. That's also second best on the squad. As he misses the second one, Anamosa trails by 2. 60-58. 1:45 and counting. Shapansky has this one knocked away, but Sayer trying to throw it off of the Pella Christian player, and Fatma just turns around and caught it off his shoulder. And Pella Christian has the ball in the timeout. Coach Hensing wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
The staff at Bowen Camp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action. Wishing you continued success from Bowen Camp Murdoch Funeral Home in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Edgewood Feed Mill wishes luck in tournament play. Edgewood Feed Mill, where improved nutrition and modern technology produce healthier food for healthier living. Edgewood Feed Mill, your full feed and grain service and U.S. feed dealer in Edgewood.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
And the inbound splash. Pella Christian losing it off his left arm. Ryan Crampel was right there battling with it, making him make a play. Goes out of bounds. The official says Anamosa basketball. 60-58 with 1:32 to go in this game. And this is a great game for these kids to go out on here. Both sides. And it's really a down the wire, fun. The crowd's into it. And you just hope you come out on top of a good excitement for a consolation game.
Yeah, good competitive game. Both teams want it. Both teams care.
And there is Schulte, no good off the backside, rebounded by Beanstra. Still a 2-point lead for Pella Christian. 1:10 and counting here. Shapansky harassing Jungling. Jungling is a good ball handler. The 5'11 junior averaging 19.6 a ball game. On top.
Following up on that last dribble drive, tried to draw contact, didn't get the foul call.
17 fouls, so this one will be number 8, and shooting will be Graham Howershill as Sayer commits his 4th personal foul of the ball game. Howershill has not been to the line tonight yet, today yet in this contest, as Howershill is a 79% free throw shooter, best on the team. First one is up, too strong, off the back of the rim. Zumba comes away with it. And a timeout for Coach Barnes. A full timeout. We will step away as well. Anamosa down 60-58. 54.5 to go in the fourth quarter clock. We're back to Wells Fargo Arena right after this from KMCH Sports.
Best of luck to all area athletes from your friends at Pets Allowed in Independence. Your pet's lodging, grooming, and training specialist for 17-plus years. Contact Pets Allowed at 334-7387. 334-PETS. Independence.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Holtz Construction are proud to support all area athletes. They recognize the time, effort, commitment, and training it takes to accomplish goals, both in the gym and in the classroom. For all your ag construction needs, Holtz Construction in Manchester.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
And back in the Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Going inside, strong move. Zumba getting fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. With 47.4 on the clock, 60-58, the Pella Christian lead here. This game, that is an hour and 10 minutes old in real time. Zumba, nothing but net on the first one. As Tyler will have one more. He's having himself a great final game here. 19 points, make that 20 now. And Zumba ties this game up at 60, 47.4. Frappel and Jamison are in there. The defense for offense substitutions is Sayer and Hunt take a seat. Shapansky, Schulte, Zumba also in there. Trying to get it inbounds. They do to Jungling from Howershill. Pella Christian bring it up here. The ball game tied. 35 seconds and counting. Jungling. Bounce pass left side. Fatma kicks it out. And a timeout. Coach Hessing will take his second to last timeout. A 30-second timeout. As Anamosa and Pella Christian all knotted up at 60 here. As this entire week for the Anamosa games, one of the old coaches for Anamosa, Doug Albertson, coach from the late 60s to the late 70s, has been in attendance. And Doug Albertson had some good teams there. He coached the all-time leading scorer in Anamosa boys basketball history, Dan Newnaber, graduated in 1974. As Mr. Newnaber now, a doctor of psychology, an Iowa graduate. He's up in Appleton, Wisconsin, but Doug Albertson lives in Minnesota, has actually continued to coach and coach high school girls basketball. He's here today, and with an old coach from the Big Bend Womack days, McCooker's head coach Bill Fleming has been the stands the last couple Anamosa games. And Coach Barnes, great friends, and there is a foul call. Coach Barnes can't believe it. Schulte, that time, got called for the reach, and he thought he had all ball. The official right there said, nope, you got a piece of the arm, and Howershill will be shooting.
You know, that's a tough call to make for an official. I mean, you're taking over the game when you make a call like that. That was a loose ball. Both players went for it, and then you call a foul.
And a timeout.
Coach Barnes is not like that at all.
A full timeout. And Coach Barnes talked to his team now as Free throws will be shooting here by Pella Christian. 60-60 our score. We'll keep it right here as one of our great sponsors. 55 of our tournament sponsors. 44 sports boosters, especially the Anamosa flavor in the postseason run here. Fidelity Bank and Trust. Heights Supper Club in Monticello, supporting Anamosa Athletics. Pins Plumbing in Anamosa, and Onward Bank and Trust. And then Monticello supporting Anamosa Sports as well. Thanks to all those fine sponsors making it possible for us to bring you high school sports. We'll have one more game left in the 2015-2016 high school basketball season. It wraps up with the Class 2A title game tonight around 7:50. Matt Donovan and I will have all the action for you right here from Wells Fargo Arena as Cascade in their first title game ever, taking on the Wolfpack of Western Christian. Here, 29 seconds to go. We're tied at 60.
Well, and if you're Anamosa, the only good thing about that foul is a 1-and-1. No matter what Pella Christian does, make sure you box out, get the rebound, and you might be able to hold for the last shot.
Howersville, the second one. The first one is good. We'll have a second one now. As Pella Christian telling those players to go on back.
The Raiders have 3 timeouts left. Anticipate Coach Barnes taking one once Anamosa gets to half court.
And good by Howersville. 2-point lead, 62.
You're going to let him play.
To 60. He's keeping that. He's got 3 timeouts. Pella Christian has 1 left. 9-9 on the fouls. The game clock's at 15 seconds. Schulte is going to drive with 14. Drives right side. Puts it up off the window. It's good. We're tied at 62. 8 seconds to go. Jungling gets it in. Driving. Right side. Right wing. That's a double. Nope. It was on the floor. Shapansky for the half corner for the win. No good. Airballed out the backside. What exciting atmosphere.
Love it.
For this third place game here in the 2A boys bracket of state basketball. 62-62 in the famous overtime in the low, deep voice of Don Euchre, the veteran play-by-play man, PA man, I should say, here at Wells Fargo Arena in the state boys basketball tournament for many, many years. We're going to overtime. We're tied at 62. This is Anamosa State boys basketball from KMCH Sports.
Simon's Grain and Feed wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament play. For all your feed and grain needs, see the experts at Simon's Grain and Feed, locally owned and operated in Manchester.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
Fidelity Bank and Trust has kept pace with technology with mobile banking. Online banking customers don't let their banking slow them down. They're on the go and stay on the go. Check your balance, view checks and deposits, pay bills, and have account info right in the palm of your hand. Visit them at bankfidelity.com to learn more. Fidelity Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back into Wells Fargo Arena. Noisy environment for this Class 2A Consolation. Overtime. 4 minutes on the clock. Anamosa controls the tip going left to right. Zumba, punt. Sayer with 4 fouls. Shapansky and Schulte in here is going to be a pushing foul called on the lob play. We're going the other way. He's pointing the other way.
Legal screen on Kyle.
Yeah, it's Pella Christian ball. And Cole Jamison will come in. As moving with that screen, Sayer, that'll be his 5th foul, so he fouls out. At a much better game today, at himself 9 points, and the senior Sayer's career is done, as hoping his team can get a win and going out victorious here. 62 all. Pella Christian with the ball, passing ahead. They have numbers cherry picking in the back row. There is Beamstra, unselfish pass to Fatma, who finishes the field goal there for a 2-point lead. 64-62, 3.5 to go in this overtime session.
Good job by Pella Christian breaking down Anamosa out for the break.
There's a shot to the left side. Shapansky pulls up and hits the jumper off the left side from 11 feet out. Kyle Shapansky. Here's Deenstra now. Puts it up left and short. Zumba secures the rebound. We're tied at 64. 3 minutes to play. Schulte all the way in. Little contact there. The block came after the contact, and Schulte will get 2. Good call to the baseline official. The blocking foul gives Schulte 2 there. As that'll be number 2 on Cade Vandermolen. First one is up and good. Colin Schulte. Talk about Sayre having a much better game today. Schulte, the same deal. Makes his first free throw there. He's made 3 now on the afternoon, and he knocks down his second one. 20 points.
Real big free throws, and a good job on that possession by Colin, taking it all the way to the hole with left hand drawing contact and making both free throws, giving Anamosa the 2-point lead.
20 points. Anamosa leading by 2 now, 66-64. Haven't had too many leads in this ball game. Their largest was 7 with 4:21 to go in the second quarter. Pella Christian largest lead 6 with 2:43 to go in the third. As Colin Schulte commits his 4th.
That's his 4th foul, yeah. So if this game goes beyond this extra period, it could be issues for Anamosa with Schulte. Hopefully we don't have to worry about it, though.
Hopefully not, as Jungling on the line. The first one is up and good. Levi Jungling will have one more.
Just took a quick look back. These Anamosa fans have not sat down since they went on that 5-0 run late in the fourth quarter.
They know this is the final time seeing this team, and they get some extra free basketball here today from Wells Fargo in the state tournament. You can't duplicate this. As Anamosa taking advantage of their first ever state tournament appearance, getting a win on Tuesday. Coming up short yesterday, but trying to get third place here today. We're tied again at 66. Trying to go for the best place finish Anamosa boys basketball since 1921. There's a shot up off the window and good as Cole Jamison gets the basket, and he gives the Blue Raiders a 2-point lead, 68-62.
Good take by Jamison. Dribble hard to the left hand with the reverse layup.
Right side. This is Vandermolen. Now up top to Jungling, guarded by Shapansky. It's Shapansky, Schulte, Hunt, Zumbon, Jamison the 5 for Anamosa. 2-point lead, 68-66, and a foul called on Jamison. Blocking foul there. Anamosa faithful, and the Coach Barnes wanted a elbow clear out there. The forearm shiver, didn't get it, and Coach Barnes got warned by the official by asking him about that call too much there. Jungling, first one is up and good.
Well, first game, Anamosa played Des Moines Christian. Shapansky got called for a charge on offensive foul the same way. So yeah, that's kind of what Coach Barnes was trying to ask for.
Second one is good. We're tied at 66. What a consolation game here.
Right.
1:57 to go.
Get your money's worth today.
Yes.
Anamosa patient, be patient on the offensive end, look for the good shot. And, you know, I mean, if Pella Christian doesn't come out and guard him, Anamosa might just hold. And that's what Coach Barnes is telling Colin. Just hang back and make him come get you.
Schulte directing the offense here as the quarterback of the football team. Last couple of years, that special football run. Best season of all time, 11-1 this past fall. There's Shapansky can't get to go. Zumbon knocks it out of the hands of Vandermolen, but it's secured back by a Pella Christian Eagle as Jungling now all the way in. Contact in the air, got to go. Shapansky jumped up in the air. Contact as Jungling was shooting the ball off the window, and good. Jungling with the 2-pointer will have a free throw. And for Shapansky, cleared foul number 3. 1:20 to go here in this overtime session as the free throw by Jungling is good. 71-68, 3-point lead. Largest in some time here for Pella Christian. Schulte all the way in. He puts it up. Going to get the foul called on the arm foul. Pella Christian can't believe it. Definitely was some contact there. And I'm glad the whistles are not being swallowed by the official there in that situation. Is that Schulte will be on the line to shoot 2 here. Up and good for Colin Schulte. He'll have one more.
That's a friendly roll. Both teams in the double bonus now, so Anamosa buckle down defensively, try and get the steal before you foul.
Second one, good as well. 1:10 on the clock. 71-70, Pella Christian lead. As Howard Zeal brings it up, right side pass to Fopma. Fopma, Jungwin. Now Shapansky going for the steal. Jungwin gets it away to Howard Zeal, though. 50 seconds and counting here in this ball game. 71-70, maybe in this ball game. I should say in this overtime period. Baseline drive, putting it up. Zumba is straight up and down, but it was off his feet and contacted the player there. And again, holding that right wrist is Fopma. He'll go the line to shoot 2. As Fopma to the line. And a timeout coming. Full timeout for Coach Kevin Barnes as you get one more full timeout in the overtime session. Coach Barnes taking it right there, 71-70 in favor of Pella Christian. Again, thanks to all our sponsors making it possible for our postseason coverage. This will all be concluded tonight. That started back on February 13th with, I should say before that, February 6th with postseason wrestling with Jamie and Roger. It continued on with state tournament wrestling, but before that, basketball, postseason basketball got started. It's been a busy last almost a month here from KMCH Sports, but we couldn't do it without all the support of our outstanding sponsors. And again here, Anamosa Flavor Onward Bank and Trust, Hints Plumbing, Heights Supper Club, and Fidelity Bank and Trust. 43.5 to go here in this overtime session. 71-70, Pella Christian with the 1-point lead.
Yeah, Pella Christian going to line here to shoot 2 fouls. Anamosa defensively here, you need to box out. Pella Christian not going to put anybody down on the block. So no matter what, Anamosa should get the rebound and have a good look here. Tough call there on Tyler. He went up straight, but the official saw it the other way.
Up and good by Fopma. As Fopma will have one more. 72-70 now, and he makes it 73-70. Back to a 3-point lead for the Eagles with 43 seconds to go. 73-70. Pella Christian with the advantage. Schulte from downtown. Altoona no good off the right side. Rebounded by Pella Christian with a 3-point lead. 25 seconds. Going to try to foul him, and nothing called. There is the foul going to be called up top. Austin Hunt.
I'm going to get Jamison.
As Jamison.
Second. Good look by Colin, top the key. Look good from here. Rattled out.
(73-70). And on the line is Howard Zeal, and makes the first one. And not looking good for Anamosa here with 22.6 to go, down by 4. And this overtime period, what a battle it was, though. And there's the second free throw. 75-70, 2-possession game. Right side, can't get to go off the front of the rim. Rebounded out, batted away by Shapansky, and they call the foul on Kyle, going for the loose ball. And Coach Barnes just has a dumbfounded look on his face. As they say, Kyle took the feet out from underneath the big fella, Van Beek. And they get the call, 75-70 here, 5-point lead. The lefty, up and good.
Would that classify as a head scratcher?
Yes, indeed. Van Beek is a 6'3 senior. He's a 55% free throw shooter. This one rattles around but goes on in. And Pella Christian with a comfy 7-point lead now, 77-70. 10 seconds, final shot of Schulte's career. No good off the left side. Maybe they'll get another one. Yes, left corner. There's the final shot. It's a 3. for now. Final shot with 1.3. A three-pointer for Colin Schulte. Anamosa down by 4. Coach Barnes still coaching to the end here, as he always does, taking the timeout, full timeout. Going to try to script up a steal on the inbounds and see what they can do down by 4. Uphill battle here with only 1.3 to go. Just ran out of time.
Yeah, well, your best case scenario here is get a steal, put up a 3, and maybe draw contact and make it and go to the line. But, boy, what an effort by this team. You know, they could have gave in there when they were down 5 midway through that fourth quarter, but they fought back, took it to overtime. Free throws down the end really came back to hurt them. As Pella Christian, I think they've made their last 7 now. So credit them to doing what you need to seal the deal.
Game closing in on an hour and a half old, 1 hour and 29 minutes to be exact in real time here. We're in overtime, 77-73. 1.3 on the clock. Pella Christian going length of the floor, right to left, for the final 1.3. The Blue Raiders trailing by 4. The inbounds, Howard Zeal. Throw it the length of the court. Jamison picks it off. He hits the deck, and that is going to end it. Hopefully he's okay as he slammed down on the court. And that is going to do it. And the season is complete here for Anamosa, who ends a fine run, 21-7. While Christian closes at 18-10. But a historic season, the most wins ever in the program by 2 victories. 21 tops the 19-2, 66-67 squad. Disappointment, frustration for these kids, but oh so much to be proud of how much they accomplished. Not just here at state, but this whole season, this run, and just did an outstanding job. And you know, they're hurt right now. They wanted to get the best they could in this game, which was 3rd place, coming up short on that one. There's no smiles out there now, but once they're able to reflect a little bit and have some time to think about how special it was, the first state tournament team, actual state tournament since the tournament was sanctioned in 1923, to get to the state after 8 sub-state losses for the boys basketball program, and how special a group and what they did was here this year for the entire boys basketball program now and the past, and the entire Anamosa sports family and community.
Yeah, I understand they're disappointed with the 4th place finish, but they're adding a pretty nice trophy to that trophy case that's never happened before. Come down here, your first time ever, get a win, make it to the semifinals, and have a good showing today. This will probably go down as one of the better games of the tournament, to be honest with you.
Father Carl Collison, the 2A man, announcing Anamosa taking their consolation runner-up, the 4th place from the Class 2A out of 96 teams. Only 8 making it to state, and Anamosa,
very cool,
4th place. Yes, indeed. Everybody on their feet, giving them a standing ovation. The final time they'll be on a high school basketball floor here with the Blue Raider jersey on. And they're trusting Gabe Finn to hold that trophy. Tyler's done by giving Gabe the trophy, and Gabe's being very polite with it right now. Gabe, as if you know him, he's a character. He's one of the spark plugs of this team that gets them going, and they do a lot of unique things as a team. They are very close, and walking off the court for the final time here. Coach Barnes congratulating his seniors who are down right now. Schulte and Zumba giving them a little hug as they walk off the floor for the final time here. As they fall in overtime in this Class 2A consolation game. 77-73, the final here in this one. We will take a break, start the postgame next. We are back after this from KMC Sports.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
If you need new flooring, furniture, bedding, and home decor, trust the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Ideal Decorating in Dyersville. Ideal Decorating would like to wish all area athletes and coaches the best of luck in tournament action.
Cash in on preseason discounts on continuous flow GSI dryers and GSI grain bins. Call New Vienna Ag Automation at 563-921-2896 and talk to Arnie, Al, or Dave. Best of luck to all the area athletes from New Vienna Ag Automation in New Vienna.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical, wishing all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action continued success.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth in the classroom and in the gym. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament play from your dairy experts. Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Rife Funeral Home is proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff and wish them continued success in tournament play. They realize the hard work and dedication it takes in the classroom and in the gym. Rife Funeral Home with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Epworth, and Cascade.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at forbrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Good luck to all the area athletes from Adams Family Furniture, downtown Independence. With over 42 years in the furniture business, you can shop quality brand names by Lazy Boy, Broyhill, Chromecraft, Peters Revington, plus many, many more. Shop Adams Family Furniture, downtown Independence, with free delivery, where they will never be undersold on like-quality furniture.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
For new construction, plumbing, and repairs, rely on John, owner of Hins Plumbing in Anamosa. Hins Plumbing is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. For your next plumbing questions or work, Hins Plumbing in Anamosa, everybody's favorite plumber. Good luck to all area teams in tournament action.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Are you building a new home or remodeling? Your search is over. Contact Scott Jones, owner of Mod Squad Construction in Edgewood. No job is too small or too large. Mod Squad Construction, proud to sponsor all area athletes and coaching staff, and wishes them good luck.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Willenborg Lawn Ornaments has the largest selection around, including beautiful wildlife and military statues. Willenborg Lawn Ornaments are proud of all area athletes and wish them continued success in tournament action. Willenborg Lawn Ornaments in New Vienna.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Honey Creek Storage has 2 locations for your storage needs, with units now available in several different sizes. Honey Creek Storage wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament action. Honey Creek Storage in Manchester, or check them out at www.honeycreekstorage.com.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The City of Manchester would like to wish all area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck in tournament play. The City of Manchester appreciates all of the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and in the classroom. Good luck from all of the employees, elected officials, and Mayor Milt, all of Manchester.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington wish all area athletes and coaches the best of luck in tournament action. For all your fertilizer, seed, chemical, and agronomy needs, call Gary or Mike at CPS in Dyersville and Worthington. CPS Team Dyersville and CPS Team Worthington.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare close to home.
Mosher Family Pharmacy is your specialist pharmacy in Elkader. They also carry special gift items and cards. Mosher Family Pharmacy wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. Mosher Family Pharmacy in Elkader.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Cornerstone Family Practice and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital are proud to support all the area athletes in tournament action and appreciates all the hard work and dedication it takes to compete and maintain good grades. Good luck from everyone at Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Cornerstone Family Practice, with locations in Edgewood, Guttenberg, and Garnavillo.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For residential, commercial, and farm lawn care, call Spring Green Lawn Care. They are licensed and insured. Call Dwayne for free estimates. Spring Green is your full-service lawn care company in Dyersville.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
And welcome back into Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines as the Anamosa Blue Raiders close out their season with a mark of 21-7. They fall in overtime to Pella Christian here this afternoon by the final score of 77-73. As the Blue Raiders 21 wins, the best ever in program history, as coming close to that, the best team, I should say, the next best was that 1921 team that won Class B and was second overall, but in the state sanction era of 1923, this team has the tops in the record book, and what a remarkable run it's been here, and not just the past couple of seasons since Coach Barnes came back. As in 2011, they were the program just 1-21 that year, as 5 years back, 18 total for Coach Barnes and company, and coming back and being able to make history this year. The Blue Raiders get fourth place in Class 2A. So a lot of positives from this experience for these kids. we didn't talk too much about it. Talk to Coach Barnes about the experience of the kids this week. Wednesday, they came back down after practicing at Carver Hawkeye Arena, and then coming down Wednesday night and staying in the Johnston area. And then on Thursday morning, yesterday morning, for the semifinal, they get to practice at another D1 facility, the Knapp Center, the home of Drake Bulldogs. So experiences like this, like that, and all wrapped around this state basketball tournament. Coach Barnes credits the parents and a lot of all the support for making these experiences possible for the kids, but he has a lot to do with that as well as he continues his fine career here and his best finish ever with this program and any program as in his 23rd year. 23rd season is in the books. His 18 at Anamosa. So it's just a special, neat experience for this team.
Yeah, well, and obviously if you're Anamosa, if you're these kids, you wanted to come down here, you wanted to run the table and win a state championship, but that did not happen. But like you mentioned, it's the experience that they had this week. You know, you're one of 8 teams in Class 2A that got to come down here. You got to experience the atmosphere. You won a game. You finished in 4th place. So everything that these kids did are going to stick with them forever. And on the flip side, what these kids did for Coach Barnes and for Coach Achenbach to give them the experience of coming down here after so many years of coaching in the Anamosa system, it was really a fun postseason. And boy, what about the turnout by the Anamosa fans the past 3 games? I wasn't here for the other games, but I'd venture to say Anamosa had one of the bigger cheering sections in this entire tournament.
Yes, indeed. As quarterfinal, there was comments from officials around the Iowa High School Athletic Association saying that was the biggest quarterfinal crowd they had ever seen, and so those numbers will be released. But a great supply of Blue Raider faithful making the 154-mile jaunt. For most of them, there's other alum, and that's another good thing to see alum, statisticians, former players that we've run into this week, and it just brings a community, brings alums back together with high school friends, people you went to high school with, played sports with, and it's great to reconnect them because of this team. That's another thing this team has to keep in mind of not just doing this for them and this present group of student body who enjoyed this experience, but for all the alum and the former coaches, Coach Barnes here at Anamosa. It's a special thing for everybody involved with or have been involved with this basketball program over the years.
Yeah, well, and I'm going to take a quote from our good friend Scott Nemmers, who helped us out with stats throughout this postseason. He said that when we played back in the 90s, the late 90s, the kids on this team weren't even born yet. But for all the alum to come back and show their support for this team, it just shows you how much it means to the Anamosa program and how well these players think of Coach Barnes and Coach Achenbach.
Yes, as he has made a definite impact. I told him that the other night. Definite impact on students' lives and players' lives over the years, and that's the payback of you hear from those people, and you know that they're happy for you when stuff like good stuff like this happens to good people. We start to close down our broadcast here this afternoon, as we will be back around 7:50 tonight. Matt Nauman will join me for Cascade State basketball coverage, our final broadcast of the winter sports season for another year, as before we start up our summer sports season in late spring with baseball and softball, our final basketball broadcast tonight. Let's take a look at the final stats here in this one. Pella Christian improving to 18-10. They get 3rd place in the 2016 tournament as they take down Anamosa in overtime, 77-73. Blue Raiders finish best all-time wins record at 21-7. For Pella Christian, 15 points by Graham Howersdale, 15 as well by Levi Jungling, 14 for Mitch Popma, 13 Jimmy Van Beek, 6 for Caleb Rosig, 2 for Scott Haveman, 10 for Keenan Beanstra, and 2 for Alex Pringle. For the Blue Raiders, leading the way, Colin Schulte with 27 points. What a bounce back offensive output game for him, 27, as he was 3 of 10 from three-point land. 20 points for Tyler Zumba, 9 for Kyle Sayer, 8 for Kyle Shapansky, 4 for Cole Jamison, 3 for Gabe Finn, and 2 for Cole Sander. As for the Anamosa Blue Raiders, I want to mention all of these players on this roster. Ryan Kraffel, Cole Sander, Kyle Sayer, Colin Schulte, Gabe Finn, Zach Seahusen, Tyler Zumba, Kyle Shapansky, Cole Jamison, Dylan Mead, Dylan Jones, Gabe Wolf, Noah Sands, Elijah Paven, Wyatt Himes, Austin Hunt, Brian Sayer. That is the varsity roster, all 17 of them that have the most wins in Anamosa boys basketball program history. Now, 11 of those 17 will never play high school basketball again as their final game here this afternoon. Best of luck to the seniors continuing on, as at least 2 of them will play, maybe will play college sports, continue their athletic careers. Tyler Zumba looking at playing. He has some offers on the table for football, but the word is he'd rather play maybe some basketball, continue his basketball career. Colin Schulte and looks to continue his football career at a couple D3 schools in the eastern Iowa area. So it'd be interesting to follow those kids and see what they decide to do. But as we talked about, more than just on the playing field athletics, it also is the classiness that they show off the floor, and the trip to see at the care center to talk to the former Blue Raider and the Blue Raider at heart, 94-year-old Lucille Zimmerman, and just a great touch there, as that was brought up by some parents and the kids, and Coach Barnes, of course, went for it. And those are the little life lessons of paying back to people who support you that you have no idea who are. And that's another thing, that these kids have probably met a lot more people on this journey. I know they did at the pep assembly last Thursday, of meeting former coaches and teachers and community members saying, I'm so-and-so, and we wish you nothing but the best. I played in so-and-so year. And that's the little part of this, too, that really gets lost in the experience of being successful in any high school sport and getting to this level that not everybody gets to hear about.
Yeah, well, and as proud as Coach Barnes is to what these kids did on the court, he is equally as proud of what type of people they are. They're great young men. Every time I've interacted with anybody on that team, it's thank you. We appreciate it. And that's a tribute to the parents. They did one heck of a job raising this group. They've been together for a long time, playing AAU ball all the way up through the ranks. So a great job by this team, by this coaching staff, by the parents, and a season that we'll never, ever forget, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. We'll take one more timeout, come back and wrap it all up. This is Anamosa Boys Basketball State coverage from KMCH Sports.
Hillside Manufacturing is your small machine shop on Campo Road in Delhi. Hillside Manufacturing specializes in boat docks, metal fabrications, custom powder painting, and manufacturing. They wish all area athletes the best of luck in tournament action.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
D&M Construction does residential, commercial, and agricultural construction. So if you're planning to remodel, build new, or need a hog confinement, pole, or steel frame building, see Mike Sherbring, owner of D&M Construction in Edgewood.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Hauser's Water Systems is proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff and wish them continued success. Hauser's Water Systems is your supplier for rippling spring water. Need softener salt or a water unit? Hauser's Water Systems in Manchester.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Gudenkauf Tiling and Excavating, wishing the best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staff for continued success. Need a reliable company to do tiling, waterway reconstruction, fabrication, excavating, septic, directional drilling, and basement work? Contact Gudenkauf Tiling and Excavating in Manchester.
For all your landscaping projects, call Jason at Phillips Landscaping in Dyersville. He specializes in retaining walls, patios, fire pits, ponds, waterfalls, flower and rock gardens, and more. Call Phillips Landscaping at 563-599-6069 for your estimate. Best of luck to all area athletes.
Wolfcool Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service Generac generators and renewable energy systems. When you need electrical sales and service, call the experts at Wolfcool Electric, 563-922-2395.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beavers also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beavers Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beavers to show you a good time.
And back into Wells Fargo Arena, Des Moines, one final time. We talked about quality human beings and student athletes. Colin Schulte will be presented with a Iowa Basketball Coaches Association All-Academic mention as a part of the All-Academic state team during the Class 2A title game tonight here on the court of Wells Fargo Arena. We'll be on the air during that time, and we'll have Coach Kevin Barnes to wrap up the Blue Raiders' very successful season and fourth place finish at the Class 2A state tournament. As Coach Barnes will join us at halftime, Matt Naum and I will bring you all of the action of the Cascade Cougars' first ever state tournament final, as Coach Marshall trying to go out with his first ever state final victory in the first ever appearance against Coach Jim Eckhoff and the Wolfpack of Western Christian. So congratulations to Colin Schulte. We'll talk more about that tonight here during that Class 2A title game. As the Class 4A finals are ready to get underway, Pleasant Valley and West Des Moines Valley are the Battle of the Valleys are ready to take place in Class 4A. And we talked about a lot of folks making it down here. Barb Clythe, longtime scorekeeper, mentioned her in the postseason, and she was able to make the trip down and keep the scorebook here. Happy for her to be a part of this as well. What a great lady Barb is. She has connections up in the stomping grounds of KMCH related to folks up there, and happy that she was able to be a part of this journey, and she has been a great help with keeping the scorebook for Coach Barnes ever since he came here, and probably did it even before he came here with her son Jeff on that 1992 team.
Yeah, I remember Barb back when I played. She's the nicest lady. She'd tell you if you didn't check in, though. Yeah, sure, hey, you didn't check in. But yeah, happy for her to come down here and experience, as like you said, her son Jeff was one game away from coming down here playing back in the 91-92 season. But for her to get here with the team and experience as well, it's just all the experiences all week for you and me to come down here and call this game for our alma mater, or this entire week. It's been really special for me, and it's something I'm going to remember for a long, long time. Hopefully we get to do it again sometime in the near future.
Yes, indeed. As thanks for all the support and the comments that we've had along the way in this journey of Anamosa Blue Raiders basketball, getting their way to 21 wins, the best win total in the history of the program. That's going to do it here this afternoon. We'll talk to you again around 7:50 tonight for Cascade State Tournament basketball, the first ever final for Coach Marshall and the Cascade Cougar basketball boys basketball family. For our sponsors, Fidelity Bank and Trust, Heights Supper Club, Hens Plumbing, and Onward Bank and Trust, and all of the other ones making it possible for us to bring you high school sports coverage. And studio producer Janelle Tucker. Thanks to my partner, Brett McNamara. We'll talk to you later on tonight here from Wells Fargo Arena, Des Moines. John Fisher saying so long, everybody, from Des Moines, Iowa.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beaton Bender Manufacturing in Coggin is proud to support all area